Hello there guys, it's Matt here again and welcome to another diecast car review. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Lamborghini Reventon in 1/24 scale made by Mondo Motors. So yeah, a different company, not my style, Mondo Motors, so that's good. So yeah, here's the car in like a grey steel kind of colour. So yeah, here's the car, another Lamborghini for you. I do have a lot of Lamborghinis. So yeah, here we go. Here's the car. I did purchase this car from minimodelshop.co.uk, and the link is down below in the description if you want to buy this car. So yeah, let's go into the review and do this. Although I do have, I will say I do have a lot of faults with this car, which I will get into in a minute. There are quite a lot of them. I don't really like them. They are just problems with my car, or at least I think so anyway. But yeah, I'll get into that in a minute. So let's go over the car and do the review. So here we go. Here's the front of the car, dusty. So here we got the standard look for Lamborghini, just a little bit different, as always, to other Lamborghinis, obviously. So here we have these nice plastic lights, which are quite good, quite nicely made, but they're like sticking out a bit, and that's alright. But on the edge of the light here you can see a bit of plastic sticking out, and that looks kind of weird. Looks like it needs to be sanded down or something. But yeah, that looks alright. And then in the middle you got the Lamborghini badge, which is quite nice there, and there's little air vents up here, quite nicely sculpted around the front here, all around the front, nicely sculpted. Although the front of the car does look a little bit weird to the actual car, just the front. I don't know why, it just looks a bit weird. But never mind, it still looks really nice, really nicely sculpted around the front here. So you got the window here again, that's made of a nice plastic, and you can clearly see into the inside of the car. And then on the side here, got a nice little touch they've done. It's not actually a sticker this time, the indicator. It's actually a separate piece, which is actually quite nice. So it looks quite cool. Don't know why it's silver though, but there you go. And then you got the wheels, which I really do like the wheels on this car, because they're really nicely detailed and sculpted. So you can see that there, the Lamborghini badge in the middle there, and you can see the disc brake behind it. So that's really nice. Then you got the side, which looks really nice, nicely detailed. And then you got the door, and the door is quite new on this one. Oh, not really new, it's just different to other cars because it has a window on the door, which makes it harder to lift the door up, but not really, because it's got a little lip under here, so you can lift that up and then lift that up under there. And now, one of the bad things about the car is this door is very loose. As you can see, it just falls down very easily. But yeah, so there you go. The door's quite nice, very loose though. We'll just take a quick little peek in there. You can see it's very nicely sculpted and very accurate to the actual car. You can see the seats in there, very nicely painted in there. Very looks very like the real car actually. So yeah, you got the window there made of nice plastic, a little wind mirror there, which is a reflective sticker again. On the side here you have another window. You've got these little air intakes on the side, which look very futuristic. So the air will flow through there, come out there. So yeah, and you've got the back wheel, which is the same as the other one obviously, and it's all very nicely sculpted at the top. And you've got this other air intake here, which going at a certain speed, this will pop up, but on the model it obviously doesn't. So there you go. So that's the side. The top, it's really nicely sculpted on there. I'll get into that in a minute. Now the back is probably the best part of the car, because the front doesn't look that accurate. The sides are good, and the back, it's the best, yeah. So yeah, on the back here we do have these lights, plastic lights in here, which there is a red sticker in there. So that's what it's actually like. That's such nice, really nicely sculpted around here, very accurate, well painted, and yeah. So you got the Lamborghini badge at the top here. Just a black sticker. Now there is a space for the number plate, but there's no number plate. I don't know why. I think there should be, but oh well, never mind. It looks cool anyway. So you got this cool looking exhaust there sticking up. That's really nicely done in there. And then you got this futuristic kind of looking bumper there. So that's really nice. Just see under there, underneath there. So yeah, on the top here you got the engine cover, which is made of see-through plastic on top there, and you can clearly see the engine inside there. And the engine cover does come up, lifts up about that high, and then you can see the engine in there, and that's very nicely detailed in there. So you can see that in there, and the brake light up the top here. So yeah, and then that closes nice and easily. Not too loose either. It's quite nice actually. And then the side, and then you got the fuel cap on the side here, and it does say Lamborghini on it, but you can't see it. But yeah, now this door is actually a lot better than the driver's side. This one's like not stiff, not loose or anything. This one's actually fine, so that's good. So let's take a look inside at this view. Very nicely detailed in there. So yeah, that door is fine. It comes out about that high. Could go a little bit higher. No, that's about it. So yeah, the wheels do not turn in and out, and they do not move at will, so they do not move at all in or out. So yeah, underneath of the car it just says Lamborghini Reventon 1/24 scale, made in China, and then Mondo motors at the bottom there. So it's just a plain sheet of plastic again, not much detail to it really. So yeah, okay, so that's getting to the bad bits about it, which I don't really want to do, but you have to point these things out if you want to go into detail. So yeah, one of the bad things is this piece of the car actually broke off. Just fell off a couple of days ago, and it actually goes on the side of the car here. So it came out of there, which is quite bad actually. So they didn't use very good glue then, did they? But I might glue that back in. Hopefully it works. But yeah, that just came out there. And another bad thing, the wheels don't even work, which is pretty stupid. So yeah, you can see they don't even roll. Now you might see the back one rolling there, but that's it. And it just rubbles across the surface, which is pretty stupid. The wheels don't even roll. This one rolls but very stiff. This one doesn't move at all. That one moves very stiff, and this one moves very stiffly. So yeah, it's quite bad. The wheels are really badly done. But yeah, so that's the bad thing about it. So the wheels are really bad. They should be able to move. But I think that's it really for the bad things. Just the wheels, because you can't move them. But like when you got the car like that, it doesn't look that bad, because it doesn't. They look like they move, but they don't. So if you put it on display, I think that's fine. But if you're not putting on display and playing with them, then that's not that good really. But I think it's just mine. I think mine's broken. I think inside there it's broken. So maybe I bought a dodgy one with broken wheels and broken piece. So that's what I think it is. Probably because if I buy a different one, they might be fine. So I might have just got a broken one, that's all. But I still think it's really bad though, the way it's been made. Just the wheels. But overall, I think it's a great car. Okay, let's get into the good side now. It's great paint job all over. No scuffs, chips, damage or anything, apart from broken bits. But yeah, really nicely sculpted all across the car. Really nicely done. Very accurate to the actual car, apart from the front. Front does look a little bit dodgy, but that's what I think anyway. So yeah, I think it's really nicely sculpted, nicely detailed inside, and painted. Well done. So yeah, this car is really nicely done, and I would give it, I'm gonna have to say 3.5, maybe 4 out of 5, because of the dodgy wheels. But overall, the car itself is really good. I really like the car. So yeah, I think that pretty much does it for this review. So yeah, the link is in the description below if you want to purchase this car. And yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and goodbye.